Hey guys, welcome back to Keep Your Lines Wet and Rods Bent. And I just did a video on the review on the American Tackle casting reel, bait caster. I've got it all spooled up with some bushidō braid, and I'm about to make a leader out of some tactical fluorocarbon 12-pound, and figured I'd do a little video while I'm doing that anyway. Might be a little hard to see this knot, the way I'm going to do it. It's a really small knot. It's got one of the largest breaking strengths. It's one of the stronger knots from a braid to fluorocarbon leader. It's called the FG knot. This is the way I do it. I tie a little knot, little half hitch, and line up here because you're gonna cut it off anyway. And it just gives you your teeth a little something to grip onto. Once you got it nice and in there, what you'll do is you'll put your rod between your feet and let it lean out so it keeps tension. That's the key with this knot, is to keep tension. And what you'll do is you'll put your fluorocarbon leader and pinch it. Pinch the lines. And what I do is I always start up, you go under, and then you go back under. And with how smooth this braid is, I'm going to do this about 23 times. So there's 1, 2, here's 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't let it bunch up. So you gotta keep pulling on that fluorocarbon leaders. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25. I went ahead and did 25. Now I just let go. Alright, so now what you'll do, what I like to do is put the braid up together, tie a half hitch. It's the same little knot that you do to put that first little knot you put on your spool. That's a little half hitch, just a little simple knot. Pull it nice and tight. Now the other thing I like to do is now I separate tag end of that braid. And what I'll do is I'll put another half hitch. Tighten it down nice and tight. Now I'll put the fluorocarbon up the braid, take the tag end of the braid, and do a double half hitch. That went horribly wrong. Alright, so let's finish this knot now. So I'll take that braid and do a double half hitch. that little double half hitch there. Help it keep nice and tight. The tighter you pull on it, the more you pull on this, the tighter and more strong that knot gets. So what I'll do now, I'll put one more half hitch with the fluorocarbon. What I like to do is I just put a couple of those in there just to make sure that it's going to stay together and stay nice and strong. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip that as close as I can without damaging that half hitch. And now what I'll do is I'll put a couple more half hitches with the braid down on top of that fluorocarbon half hitch. What that does is it kind of smooths it out. And you can kind of work it onto that half hitch you did with the fluorocarbon and then pull it tight on that little tag. What it'll do is it'll bury it in half hitches in that braid. Make it super smooth. And it really doesn't catch the eyes on your rod very easy. So it really holds down and doesn't fray up like, say, I can't think of the knot off the top of my head that I use all the time. Alright, now I'll snip that braid real nice and close, and I'll see if I can get this. It's such a small knot, guys, that it's really hard to see. Alright, see here. That's the FG knot right there. Right here's where the braid starts, and all that is one knot, and it's such an inline knot that you don't even feel it going in and out of the eyes on your rod. It's a really strong knot. The knot to your lure will snap and fail before this knot does, if you do it right. I have messed up a few times in a tournament situation where I had to retie it and I didn't retie it correctly, or I switched out a leader or something. Alright, so guys, that's the FG knot. If you liked the video, hit that like button, ring the bell over there so you're informed the next time we have a video. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Everybody helps. If there's something you want to know, something you want to learn, something else you want to see, even if you want to suggest fishing challenges, lures you want to see, reels you want to see, if I have the time, if I have the money, I'll try and get them and put them on here for you guys. So until then, keep your lines wet and your rods bent. See you next time.